There's sometimes that companies send me stuff like Discraft without telling me what they're sending me, which I think is really weird, because if you want something promoted, you should probably let me know what you want promoted from it. But I haven't opened this. I have no idea what's inside. I honestly don't even really know what it could be, because I don't think Discraft has any new crazy stuff coming out right now. So we're at a course that I haven't played in a long time called Lower Badlands. It was under construction, and you can see there's a new hole 18 way up there. But we're going to play the front 11 or 12 holes up until 18. We're going to skip like the back 6 and try to shoot 5 down or better with whatever's in this box. And if I can't do it, I'll give away whatever in this box. So let's open it up and hope that I can shoot well. Only caveat, if there's no putting putter, I'm bringing my own putting putter. Alrighty, let's rip this bad boy open. Guess the staples are stronger than cardboard. I'll let you guys take a look at it first. Whatever it is. Oh, okay, what is this? Putter. Something. Oh. I feel a GT. Swarm? Ooh, Big Z Swarm. Okay. I've not thrown the Swarm much. It was very overstable when I threw it. I had an ESP one. So this will be interesting. 175 to 176. Looks really sweet. Okay, Zone GT Titanium Bang Top Zone. I actually really prefer the ring top, I think. We'll see how this flies. I actually thought about putting the ring top back in my bag for like a really overstable shot, but I think this will actually be money. Feels good. The new titanium is sweet. It's like a swirly thing. And the last thing, okay, luckily it's not a putting putter. What in the... Sometimes Discraft just spoils me. Discraft, if you see this and you want to spoil me more, if there are any buzz saws left, I would love a buzz saw. But that's probably asking too much. You guys already sent me enough good stuff. Palm Beth Kratos, 3303, a throwing putter. So luckily, the only layout that's available here says the shorts. We're going to play from whatever tee pads are in. And 5 down with these 3, kind of overstable Discraft round. These are so much cooler than I expected them to be. I mean, I don't know. I didn't have any expectations, but this is so sick. I'm going to grab my putting putter. See if they put a note in here at all. No note. Just says what the discs are. So let's go ahead and rip it. I'm so excited. I cannot even tell you guys how grateful I am that you watch my silly little videos and it makes companies want to send me cool stuff like this. But I did just realize that I said I needed to shoot 5 down or better, or I give what's in this box away. I didn't say I give one of the things that's in this box away. So I have to play well now. 2 off the top, obviously. We always cheat on this channel, and we like to throw 2 discs off the first hole. Just got to make sure they're not bogey. There are some tighter holes, especially 2 of the last 5 that we'll be playing. We're going to play a lot of holes, 11, 12, 13. I think we're going to play 14 holes with these. Pretty full layout, which makes it better. 330 feet is hole 1. Right behind that tree. I don't really remember how wide to throw this. This Kratos is so cool. All right, I think that's pretty parked. That's a good first shot. I thought it would be a little glide here, but maybe in that Z it's a little more overstable. I thought I'd get over that before it started fading, and it didn't. So Swarm, I think I'm gonna have to flex it. Very stable. Wow, it didn't even move right at all. All right, hey, got it down there. Also, if you guys saw another recent video, I don't think I'm going back to Pierce because I putted with them again and tried, and I was a little too shanky. I have a good history with them, but I might stick with my putter. I might try something else out. We'll see what happens today. I was actually texting with Gannon last night, and it changed my mind on some things, so we'll see. If the #1 player in the world is telling you to do stuff, maybe you listen to him. Since they're both a little short, this one even shorter, but this one's still about 30 feet, maybe 25. Hoping there's not a lot of longer holes today to have to worry about. 1 down. All right, good start. Okay, this is starting to look not a lot like what I remember, and I don't think there's the U-disc layout up for it yet. The next tee pad was gonna be here, going to that far basket, which is really far. Looks like now this is gonna be tough. I think this redesign is gonna be pretty cool, but I'm playing kind of blind here. I thought it'd be pretty similar, and they had to change some of these holes. We're going up there. I have no idea how far it is. It kind of looks like almost out of range with any of these. The Kratos, I might be able to get it pretty close. I think that's probably my farthest flying disc today is the Kratos. But it was pretty overstable on that first shot, so I'm gonna have to give it a good nose down flex. Yeah, this looks kind of far. Okay, that could be money. It did hold turn when you threw it that way. There's a little headwind, so maybe that helped it, but still an overstable putter, not an overstable approach or mid, so it doesn't really want to fight hard out of it if you throw it on some ante, but it will fight. I mean, in a headwind, it was coming back left. This is probably going to be a fairway driver hole for me. This plays all of 400 feet, I think. Not terrible. Okay, 308, straight ahead. There used to be OB left. I don't really see the stakes anymore. But if there's stakes there, we'll play it as OB. This is a little tricky. You need to get out this gap. You really like a flip-up shot, but you have to throw something high through this gap and turn it. So I think we're going to try that bang zone. Remember it still being, I was a little less overstable than the ringer, I think, but still pretty overstable. If anything, try to give myself like a 25-footer right rather than missing left. Oh, straighter than I thought it was. Well, it's a 40-footer right. I kind of ripped that over to make sure I got through the gap, but that's pretty good. I think that with this disc is pretty money. Yeah, that just wasn't nearly overstable enough. All right, swarm went a little long, so that's a good sign for the distance I can get on that. I think sometimes I throw them too, not nose down, and think I can't throw overstable mids very far. When you throw them bad, you can't throw them far. Oh, that's kind of what I said, 25 to 30 feet. I'm liking that low putt, I guess. We'll take it, 2 down. This is an interesting one to film for you. We got the tee pad right there, the basket, 388, kind of by that big tree. So you need to drift something on Annie and then let it fight out at the very end. So probably a Kratos shot. Ooh, I can't wait till I get tee pads here. Crank it over so it glides and gets back to flat. I'd rather finish righter of the tree than lefter. Give myself a look, but throw smooth shot. Oh, I didn't turn it enough. Good thing it's a putter. Good shot. I'll still be inside the circle. I guess that's why. Maybe I wasn't doing this, but maybe I was being extra smart. But I was thinking about missing 30 feet to the right, 25 feet to the right. And so I missed my line by like 50 feet, but I still probably have a circle's edge look left. Because I aimed so far right, I still had a good shot instead of aiming right at the basket. So I think unintentional win for me. I don't think I was going through my mind, but good learning lesson for myself. Oh, dang, there's a tree in my way. Oh, wow, I was aiming right, and I guess I missed it. Right there. How far we got? 245 is all they call it. The only one we haven't birdied with yet is the swarm, so I think we're gonna try that out. Gonna have to get a little chop, get the fade. Trust it. It's a stable boy. Oh, not that stable when you wobble it. No. I think that thing is more stable than it is. Maybe it's a straighter swarm, maybe I'm wobbling, maybe I'm throwing bad, all the above. Throw a hyzer. Oh, that's gross. Why'd you park it with that? I've noticed I have a problem trusting myself to throw overstable discs on hyzer with my forehand. Sometimes with my backhand too. For some reason, I think like shots should be straight even when I'm trying to curve them. So I'm like, okay. Oh, also it's a pretty decent headwind right now. That's good to realize. But for some reason, I just am like, if it's an overstable disc, I have to force it over. It's like, no, you can still throw a hyzer. Just moves more right. The more you know. Oof. See if I can take my advice here and not chop this thing over unnecessarily. 255, I think, right ahead of us. Could be a good ace run. Flat to hyzer. Splash. Oh, park job though. We'll take that. It's a little deep, I think, for me, which is why maybe I'm getting some of that wobble. I gotta focus on throwing it a little smoother. Ew, someone's gross towel. We'll take the birdie though. 3 down. People have called the swarm the Buzz OS, so like the overstable Buzz OS. It's definitely different than the zone, definitely more mid-rangey. And first, my next couple forehands with it, I really gotta make sure to just flick it off that middle finger, have a cleaner release, because I try to overpower overstable mids and really overstable fairways sometimes, and drivers, and they all come out bad. But if you throw them smooth, they'll do what they're supposed to do. That was not enough. Oh no. Long look. I don't even think I could have gotten this there. I probably should have done the Kratos or something. We'll see about dunking it real fast though. Oof, not bad. That came out smoother. 318, slightly downhill. Easy little Kratos. That might be a little shorter than I wanted it to be. Uh-oh. All right, definitely not bad. Just didn't really trust the overstability. I threw on a pretty steep hyzer for a pretty overstable putter. I'm really bad at angling up these like putts where I'm on a hillside. Woo! Not good. We have some tricky holes coming up that definitely could be bogeyed. Gotta convert on that one. 279, straight ahead. Love this hole. Zone or Kratos? That is the question. I think we gotta get some Kratos redemption off that last hole. Shouldn't have shanked that putt. Under. Yeah. Okay, hey, we got a much harder putt to make. Definitely doable though. Swarm ace. That's a straighter swarm, I think. That and the Kratos did get pushed right a little bit, so maybe it's wind, but tricky. There we go. So I noticed what I didn't do in the last putt that I did do here is when you're on uneven ground, especially when I'm like putting up at this surface angle, if I just kind of keep everything a little more tight here, then I'll end up pulling it because that's where the natural trajectory is. But if I kind of use my knee or like putting it through a little bit looser quad and then having my knee kind of be used as a suspension thing, then I can put it straight instead of having it be stiff, and it has to go that way. And so that's what I corrected on that putt on the last one. And then here with the straddle, just making sure that my knees can move. Like, I'm not like Jello, but I'm not stiff. Because if you're stiff, your arm can only do one thing. But your arm can kind of correct, your body can kind of correct if you are a little looser in your joints. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's how I think about it. That being said, 4 down. We have, I think, 5 holes left. And these 2, definitely bogeyable. I need to shoot at least 1 under through these next 5. All right, one of the more fun holes on the course. This one in kind of the long to medium long position right there. There is also a position longer right, which not as fun. And typically you skip off the hillside, but that looks super overgrown. So you kind of got to fly it there. I think Kratos might be the play, but to get it like moving up the hill, I think I want the overstable finish of the swarm. No! I didn't hate it. I didn't love it though. Pulled it a little. Should be a par, and par is fine here. Good news, somehow I got myself a putt. Long putt, but a putt. Ah, not bad. Not very good at standstills from there either, so jumper is better. Oh, baby, that was bad. Hey, par's fine. If we can par the next hole, I think we got it in the bag. 3 holes to get a birdie. Basket. Through this small little gap. Finishes slightly right. There's a Mando typically here, but I don't see it. So I'm not going to throw it over the top because that's lame-o. Oh, it's on a big rock pile now. The disc, maybe I care about the least, is this titanium zone, but I've also been throwing it well, so I think debating just going straight and getting some fade and making a putt, or trying to flex it around, honestly, over this outside because I took a tree out. Oh, that was close. A little more inside, I think I nailed that line. Yeah, that's fun. This is pretty sweet. I like this a lot. A little step out. Forehand. We'll take it. We got a putt. This is definitely the sickest change I've seen so far. Got a little putt. Okay, a little extra emphasis on that knee thing I was talking about. Don't lock it out. Par on those 2. You'd love to be under par through them, but a lot of other scoreable holes. Well, this got dug out a lot. The basket's there, and it seems like the tee pad's supposed to be in this little sand pit. Okay, it's gonna be interesting. I'm just going based off what Udis says for me, and it looks like it's technically possible to throw from here. Doesn't look fun though. Slipping and sliding all over the place. Also, I know it's not looking likely, but I am going to birdie one of these next 2. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to have to do the giveaway, but if you want to snag any of these, head on over to Infinite Discs, and I'll leave all these molds linked down below. Oh yeah. I think our last hole is going to be a little out of reach, so I got to make sure to birdie this one. Finally have like a nice, beautiful grassy area here. I think it's just to the left of the tree. You can see in the distance there. Yep, they call it 279 on U-disc. So I think we'll just kind of throw a Kratos flat, let it fade, throw a bomb in the next hole, pitch up, tap in, no giveaways. Sorry. A little wider than I wanted it to be. Oh no. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, I'm grateful I didn't need to get this hole because 376 up the hill. Probably plays like 420, 430. Kratos. There's left to right. Hit on Anheuser. Don't hit these branches. Just get a par. Get out of here. Get overstable. Probably not up there, but it's something. All right, definitely not bad, but not really a look. Pitch her up, be done with it. Swarmy boy. Big thanks to Discraft for these beauties, and thank you for watching. Subscribe, please. Like the video, and go outside and play disc golf because it's beautiful out. Peace.